Pantsir. Lo tank ayuqa na mesmo.
In the Kursk region, Ukrainian forces captured 2 soldiers from North Korea who have already been taken to Kyiv. This was announced by President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky. The Security Service of Ukraine, in coordination with South Korean intelligence, is currently communicating with North Korean prisoners. These are 2 soldiers who, although wounded, survived and were brought to Kyiv and are talking to SSU investigators, Zelensky noted. Typically, Russians and other North Korean military personnel finish off their wounded and do everything they can to eliminate any evidence of another state, North Korea, participating in the war against Ukraine. However, a soldier of the Tactical Group No. 84 of the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and Ukrainian paratroopers managed to successfully capture them. I have instructed the Security Service of Ukraine to provide journalists with access to these prisoners. The world must know what is happening, the president added. North Korean soldiers have so far been spotted only in the Kursk region, but the president does not rule out that they may be used in other areas. North Korean units have been ordered to cooperate with adjacent Russian units involved in clashes with the defense forces. The deployment of troops to the front takes place with the use of civilian transport, namely trucks that resemble water delivery vehicles. Recently, the soldiers of the 8th Regiment of the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine destroyed a group of DPRK servicemen in the Kursk region of the Russian Federation. Ukrainian intelligence reported earlier that Russian army is giving fake documents to North Koreans. So the military ID of the captured North Korean soldier lists his name as Aranzin Antonin Aksevich and claims he was supposedly born in the Republic of Tuva. The SBU released footage of the captured North Korean soldiers in the Kursk region.
Warriors of the Defense Forces of Ukraine have captured the first servicemen of North Korea who were fighting for the racists in the Kursk region. Thus, the Security Service of Ukraine, which investigates and documents these crimes, has obtained undeniable evidence of North Korea's participation in Russia's war against our state. It concerns 2 North Korean military personnel, one of whom was captured on January 9, 2025, by the soldiers of Tactical Group No. 84 of the Special Operations Forces, and the other by paratroopers of the Armed Forces of Ukraine. Immediately after being taken captive, the foreigners were provided with all necessary medical assistance as stipulated by the Geneva Convention.
Individually, they are completely healthy, but both have surgical pathologies. The first one has more maxillofacial trauma, and our oral surgeon will handle it. The second has an open wound with a fracture of the lower leg. They are receiving full medical assistance.
For the initial investigative actions, they were brought to Kyiv. They are being held in proper conditions, in compliance with international legal standards. The prisoners do not speak Ukrainian, English, or Russian, so communication with them occurs through Korean translators in coordination with South Korea's intelligence service NRS. At the time of capture, Takachish, one of the foreigners, had a Russian-style military ID issued in the name of another person, registered in the Tuva Republic of the Russian Federation. The other had no documents at all. During interrogation, the North Korean military officer, who was found with the ticket, told SBU employees that this document was issued to him in Russia in the fall of 2024. Then, according to him, part of the combat units of North Korea conducted coordination with racist groups for 1 week. He himself stated that he was born in 2005, held the position of a shooter, and had been serving in the military in North Korea since 2021. Notably the prisoner, just like the Russian military at the beginning of the full-scale invasion, emphasizes that he was supposedly going for training, not for war against Ukraine. Another prisoner of war confirmed his comrade's testimony. He provided some of his answers in writing because he has a jaw injury. According to preliminary information, he was born in 1999 and has been serving in the North Korean military since 2016 as a sniper scout. Currently, the Security Service of Ukraine is conducting all necessary investigative actions to establish all circumstances of the participation of North Korean military in Russia's war against Ukraine. The investigation is conducted under the procedural guidance of the Office of the General Prosecutor under Article 437 of the Criminal Code of Ukraine. And this involves planning, preparing, initiating, and conducting aggressive war.
And let's not forget the existence of Kadyrov's first TikTok brigade. According to Ukraine's Center for Countering Disinformation, the attacks on Gatchina's Ingria Tech, Plast Factor, and the Chaltir brick plant, Rostov region, targeted sites secretly used by Russia for military production. Russia passes off these plants as ordinary ones, trying to hide their real production. But everything is known, Andriy Kovalenko adds. Ukrainian forces have successfully repelled a Russian assault on the Donetsk front, National Guard Unit Phoenix confirms. On the volatile Donetsk front, the Ukrainian armed forces continue their steadfast defense against Russian aggression. Among the units distinguishing themselves on this critical front is the National Guard Unit Phoenix, a symbol of resilience and renewal in the face of adversity. The Phoenix unit, part of the National Guard of Ukraine, was formed early in the conflict, drawing experienced volunteers and mobilized personnel united by their commitment to defend their homeland. Known for their versatility and high morale, the unit operates in various capacities, including reconnaissance, urban warfare, and support for regular army units. The Phoenix has been pivotal in holding strategic positions and conducting counterattacks, earning respect across Ukraine. Recently, the unit has focused on reconnaissance in force operations, probing enemy positions to disrupt their logistics and gather intelligence. Despite heavy artillery fire and relentless drone activity, Phoenix fighters have managed to hold the line, often outnumbered but never outmatched in spirit. Reports suggest the unit has coordinated effectively with artillery brigades, calling precise fire on advancing Russian columns and supply depots. Overall, the Donetsk front remains a grinding battlefield, with neither side achieving significant territorial gains in recent weeks. Ukrainian forces, supported by international aid and newly deployed systems, continue to resist relentless Russian offensives. The Phoenix unit exemplifies the spirit of Ukraine's defenders, embodying the nation's determination to survive and thrive despite overwhelming odds.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.